Hey guys, so today in my video for today, I have this micro SD card inside of this SD card adapter. So what we're going to use this SD card for is we're going to use it for my Nintendo Switch, because my Nintendo Switch, it does not, hold on a second, does not have any space for any of the two games that I like. Well, those are the games that I like. I'm just saying I don't have enough space. Because I could either, one, upgrade the hard drive on here, or two, I could get a micro SD card like this and put it inside of here. The problem is, this micro SD card was inside of this computer right here. This is the Kano computer. Now, I'm not talking about the one that looks like a tablet. This is the computer version one with HDMI, and it uses a regular old Pi 2, not a Pi 3. And I got this about 3 to 2 years ago. So you can totally see. Let me just unplug the headphone jack, which is the built-in speaker, and then inside of here you could see that the Pi icon is right there, and then we got the CPU, USB, Ethernet, network cable, and yeah, hold on a second. Okay, so this does have 60 gigabytes of space on it for what is on it right now, but it has 100 gigabytes space. So hold on a second. How big is, wait, is that actually correct? No, it's actually using megabytes. So we have 6 gigabytes of space on this micro SD card. So we're going to plug it in inside of my laptop right now to see what it's using, because I can't plug it into my main computer because my computer isn't unlocked yet. So let's go ahead and let's get into the files. The computer asks us to format it, but we are not going to format it because we're going to leave it be. So as you can see right here, it is using 64 megabytes and not 64 gigabytes. So we have as much space as we have. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the files of the Kano computer onto, I'm gonna cut and paste them over to my HDD drive, which is still plugged into my main computer. And then after that, we're gonna put on the micro SD card inside of the Nintendo Switch. And I will need to take off one thing before we get into this little thing. Now, you can't take this out all the time. You could only take it out a few times per day. So inside of here is where you put in the micro SD card. Hold on, let me zoom it into there. So as you can see, that is where we put in the micro SD card. Now, unfortunately, even though my computer has a built-in SD card adapter and all that stuff, that is all messed up. If I get in a flashlight, which I can't right now, but if I did, here's what it looks like. There should be a photo of it on the screen on the side or somewhere. That is what it looks like. It looks terrible, and I'm not even gonna use it. So, luckily for us, my dad, he has this. So I'll be using this in the video to cut and paste everything from this and make it clean, reformat it to the regular format it was in, and then go from there. And then, once my Nintendo Switch copies everything, we'll be able to see the files of the update and also maybe some applications in the future. So, we're gonna have to wait for about, let's see here, how long are we gonna have to wait? So right now, my computer is going to load up at 6 o'clock. So right now, we're gonna have to wait about 15 minutes. So I'll be back. Actually, I started thinking about it, and I was probably thinking, since it's only using megabytes instead of gigabytes, we could transfer this over to my Google Drive, and then we would be able to import it onto my HDD drive, and then go from there. So let's go ahead and let's do that. So first of all, we're going to plug this in. It should detect it right there. And then this is what it says. So we're not going to allow it to format it right now because we are not ready to copy all the folders and stuff over to it. Oh, it went to the wrong directory. Okay, so here is the files of the thing. So there's all that. And then we have the kernel. We have basically a regular old version of Kano Linux. So, Control A, we are going to Control Z, and then we are going to put it into a zip folder. So let's just move these out of the way. Sorry if I wasn't showing. It. My bad. So basically what I did is I did Control Z, and then this is what it looks like right now, and then I just started moving some windows. Anywho, so we go over to New, Zip Folder, and we're gonna name this zip folder, hold on, let me do this, Kano, I don't know how to spell Kano, I'll just try my best, move the keyboard up a little, Kano files. 3, and then I'll just put in the date. Alright, so there's our zip folder right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into it, and we are going to paste all of our Kano's files inside of there. So now we're done. All of these use up kilobytes, which is very small. Nothing to worry about. And now there's nothing on here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to reformat this, and we're gonna format it to the default FAT, and we're gonna give it like that. Default size. Hopefully it doesn't use really anything. Or actually, hold on a second. Okay, so now we have nothing on it. So that is what we want. So let's import that out. And then here, let me take out the micro SD card. It's kind of hard, but I got it on the second pull. Anywho, this is our little SanDisk Ultra 6GB micro SD card. So we're going to put this right inside of here. And we're going to wait for the Nintendo Switch to give us a response. And then after that, I think we need to reboot. It's kind of safe to do that. Just put that in. What was that? What was that? I just heard something. So let's see here. Let's go into here. So there's all of photos and stuff. Wait, why can I not detect it? So let's go into settings. Let's see here. Controls and sensors. System. Maybe it's inside here. There's a system update. That reboots the device. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Update. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. So, now, here, let me just put a little dock back in. There we go, I did it. Okay, so now the device is rebooting. There it goes. Okay. So now, there's no X's on either of the games. And these games I all like. Oh, now they're just showing they have no space. Okay. Let's download the Splatoon 2 update. This will need... Okay. That is... We can do that. Select... Wait, no, actually... Is it not detecting it? Left. I'm gonna turn over the Nintendo DS. I'm gonna turn it off. Is it? There we go. I didn't hear that click before, so I wasn't even trying. Okay, here we go. Yep, restarting. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go. So finally it detected. I just didn't push it in all the way. So that was kind of difficult. So now it should detect it. And then now we just have our SD card adapter. And then I'm going to now, we are going to download Splatoon 2 update because I really wanted to get that. So now it is down. Yushiros go next. Checking for free space. Actually, no quit. Okay, it should detect it. There's not enough space for free data. You will need free data on the system or on the SD card. Please. Okay, wait, what? No, I thought it was using only megabytes. Can't that take that? Can it only take... It can't take that. I know that. Where is it? So, I don't know how to get to the settings of the Switch. So, there's nothing inside of here. Let's go into filter. What's here? Micro SD card. Yeah, there's... Okay, so... Let's press this. Unable to take... What? Unable to capture now. Oh, god dang it. Can I capture now? There we go. So, we're gonna have to see where I put that in. So we'll put it inside of the system folder. We have a problem. So this is Bomberman. That is a lot of gigabytes. 1,000. Let's see here. What is one that only takes up a little bit less space? Next, checking for free space. Snipper clips. Let's see here. Select micro SD card. This data is too large and cannot be moved. What? It's too large? What? How is that even a thing? Nintendo, you gotta be serious. It is too large. It cannot be moved. You gotta be. Oh my god. Okay, this is only a 6 gigabyte. 6. I'm gonna have to find something else. I'm gonna have to find my other Kano computer. But if it's gonna have to do us like that, there's always something the matter when it comes to that. Okay, turn off. It's like, I want you to do that. I just took out the micro SD card and it told me to turn off the console. So, okay, yeah, sure. I want you to turn off. But now I'm rebooting it. So, I'm going to put this in. And we're going to copy all of those files back. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's a Nintendo folder. Alright, let's see this. Albums. No megabytes. Save. It's all these files. Very interesting. Controls. It actually saves some stuff onto the dang thing. So here's our Kano. We're gonna actually open this. And we're gonna copy everything again. And we're going to put it, and notice, I did not cut it. I did not cut and paste. I'm going to copy and paste. So we're going to delete this Nintendo folder. Yes, I'm going to delete it. Because that is trash. So now, it is copying everything from the zip folder all the way back to the micro SD card. And I'm going to send the zip folder to my my Google Drive. So, I'm just going to take that out. Since you want to be difficult, I will be difficult with you. There's actually one more solution. Remember when we were going to format this? Remember when we were going to do that? Well, if we wanted to do that, we can put it at a lower system format. I mean, a system size. So let's put it onto 64 kilobytes, even though that's not even enough space. But let us try to do that. Let's see what we get to. Warning. Also, going to be erased on the disk. To format the disk, click OK. Click on cancel to cancel. So now, just going to start formatting the so-called USB, it calls it. So let's go over to this. Seems like all of our files are there. But what was it using? Oh, it's using this. What even is this? Is it... Hold on a second. Is it literally the... So it's not the micro SD card. Is it the SD card? No. No, it is not. That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia, let's plug it back in. Okay, so I plugged back in the micro SD card. Let's plug it in again. So, there we go. So it was actually complaining about this thing here, which I have no idea about. So, since it wants us to do something about this, since the Nintendo Switch wants us to do something about it, I see. Okay, so the capacity is right here. So we can't switch that because default 16 kilobytes. So we can't format this. Can't format it to anything. Because if I try to select something, it won't do that. So this is a failed project. One of my first. But soon I will find a micro SD card at Target that is allowed for the Nintendo Switch. Put it inside of there, and we will do another video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe and comment, and we will be back with another episode of trying to solve this problem. And yeah, it was just for the finale. Let me just the final seconds of this video, I'm gonna put in the micro SD card inside of the Kano computer. So luckily we won't be deleting anything off of here right now, but soon, someday or something, I don't know, we will be doing something about that. So I'm going to send this zip folder over to my Google Drive. I wanted to copy the Kano files over to a zip folder and then send them over to something like Dropbox or Google Drive, but since my Dropbox is already full and it's a free trial and it doesn't have so I didn't upgrade it. So if I click on this, you could totally tell that 20 gigabytes free space is not there anymore. It's all gone, and even when I tried to delete some files, still wouldn't work. So I'm gonna send this over to my Google Drive, and then I'll come back with another micro SD card, and then we'll see if we can do the rest. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.